Hello guys. Currently something very bad's happening in Gorilla Tag, and that's what I'm gonna go over in today's video. Before we start, I've set myself a goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So now's the time to claim your OG ticket. Alright, let's get straight into the video. There's 4 topics I'm gonna be talking about today. Number 1 being cracks. Yeah, that's just it. You may be like, how can Gorilla Tag end by cracks? Well, if you listen closely to the cracks, you'll hear a weird noise. I don't know if you guys can hear that. But you also may be like, it's just a noise. How does that change things? I was wondering that too. It just has to do what the noise is called. Well, what is it called? I did some digging. In other words, I just watched a J-Man Curly video. And I found out that the noise is called goodbye.mp3. And you guys know what goodbye means. But that's only one of the 4 things I'm going to be talking about in this video. The last thing, I don't think anyone has talked about this yet. So stay tuned to see. The next thing has to do with this weird blinking green dot in the sky. It seems as every day it gets closer and closer. There have been many myths about what this is. But most people think it's going to be an alien invasion. Not just an invasion though, maybe a war. Even though that wasn't as big as a deal, it comes in handy with the last one, so stay tuned to see that. We are now on the second to last topic. This has to do in the info area. Do you guys remember how it said place in forest and place in caves? Well, that's changed a lot now, because if you come behind here, you read that, it says we didn't do this. And behind this one, it's kind of smaller and it's harder to read, it says something's wrong. And behind this ramp, it says, oh wait, that's upside down. We need to stop it. There's also one more that I'll say soon, but that one in particular comes in with the last topic I'm going to be talking about. This next one says, there is someone here. And that someone, I think it's referring to that green blinking dot in the sky. And now comes the one you've all been waiting for. I know it might sound crazy, but this last one has to do with cosmetics. Ever since these messages appeared, there's been this bundle. And if you haven't already realized, it's a superhero. And a superhero can come very handy in a whole war. But what war am I talking about? I'm talking about the alien war that people think are gonna happen. Also, out of nowhere, there's a medieval fest event with like swords, shields, and helmets. Even some armor. And those are things that can stop aliens? Well, potentially. Also, this may mean nothing, but there's a food fight, and we can use food to fight the aliens. That brings us to the end of my video. If you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe. As again, I'm trying to reach 1,000 subs by the end of the year, so that will help me out a lot.